Hey up everyone, hope you're all doing well. Jon Jones' heavyweight title reign has almost became the longest heavyweight title reign in UFC history. And no, it's not April Fool's Day, I am not taking a piss, this is actually true. So anyways, let's go straight into it. So here we have it, a post from Cage Side Access showing that Cain Velasquez was the heavyweight champion for 896 days, very impressive, and Jon Jones the heavyweight champion for 838 days. And the caption itself says just 59 days from now, Jon Jones will break Cain Velasquez's record for the longest heavyweight title reign in UFC history. Does anyone else just feel like this is fucking mental? Like, what? Like, my mind just feels like this is a blur. How has this gotten to the case? How has it been longed out to this amount of days? Well, this was posted yesterday as well, so now it'll be 839 days, and it'll be 58 days until this record is broken. How have we gotten to this point? Now, we're going to look at Jon Jones's record and see what he did with his title reign, and we'll compare it to Cain Velasquez's title reign and see the differences. So, Jon Jones won it against Cyril Gane all the way back at the start of 2023, made light work of Cyril Gane, very good victory for Jon Jones, and then didn't fight for another year and a half when he fought Stipe Miocic. Now, we all know the controversy, well, not controversy, we all know the facts going with Stipe for this one. He was, what, 42 years of age, almost 43 now, by the way, but he fought him at 42 years of age, and he hadn't stepped foot in an octagon for 3.5 years, and he was coming off a loss to Francis Ngannou in the second round. Make of that what you will. That's Jon Jones's heavyweight reign. That's it. That's ended. You know, hasn't fought Tom Aspinall, which everyone wanted to see. Nothing like that. We've just got Cyril Gane, which was a good win again. And we got Stipe, which nobody wanted to see. It took a year and a half to make that fight happen. It was meant to happen later on in 2023, but we didn't get it. And we got it in late 2024, not long ago, against Stipe, which nobody wanted to see because he was just so broken down by that point. Now, let's go over to Cain Velasquez. We go to Cain Velasquez. Now, we'll go to his title reign. So, he won his title back in December of 2012 against Junior Dos Santos in a highly anticipated rematch after Junior Dos Santos made light work of him in the very first fight when he got to finish in the very first round. I think it was a controversial stoppage as well. I can't exactly remember. But yeah, he battered the piss out of Junior Dos Santos, who at the time Dos Santos was in his prime and only had one loss on his record and was really good. And Cain Velasquez beat the living piss out of him. His next defense was against Antonio Silva. This was, what, 5 or 6 months later after winning the title against Antonio Silva. Put him away in the very first round. And then we get to the trilogy with Junior Dos Santos. After Junior Dos Santos got a win over Mark Hunt. And again, he just beat the piss out of the Junior Dos Santos. But this time around, he was able to get the finish in the 5th and final round. So he didn't really have loads of fights. You know, he only had like an extra fight compared to Jon Jones. You know, he won the title, defended, that was it for Jon Jones, but then he was able to get an extra defense over still a very good Junior Dos Santos, who came off a great performance over Mark Hunt, who was looking good as well. And then he lost the bout to Fabricio Werdum. Now, there's no shame in that. Was this title reign anything crazy? No, but at least you can say he beat very, very good opposition. No one who was way out of their prime, no one who's completely washed. And when he lost to Fabricio Werdum was coming off of what? He would have been 36, 37. Quite decent for a heavyweight. Not a bad age for a heavyweight. And he was what? He hadn't lost since middle of 2011. He then went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fight winning streak. A 5-fight winning streak, and he was able to get 1, 2, 3 finishes in those 5 fights and was looking really, really fucking good. So there's a big difference between Cain Velasquez title reign and Jon Jones's title reign. You had Cain Velasquez, who was willing to defend. He missed out a year. I think, was it 2013? 2014, he did nothing that year, but we did try and make him in Werdum. I think Cain Velasquez, got a knee injury, unfortunately. So that fight didn't happen. So we did plan to fight in late 2014 as well, but unfortunately, we didn't get it then. But I think it's very clear to say that Cain Velasquez's title reign, which is the longest title reign of all time, it was much, much, much better than Jon Jones's. Now, will Jon Jones be stripped? There's been a big petition. He's pretty much said that Tom Aspinall doesn't excite him. Will he hold out the title for another 60 days? Will we just leave Tom Aspinall in the dark for another 60 days and not give him a fight announcement? What is going to be the case? I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, and the UFC hold out for Jon Jones to reach like 900 days and break Cain Velasquez's record. So, you know, it just looks even better for Jon Jones. You know, they love to call him the GOAT and whatnot, and Dana White loves to glaze him. I would not be surprised at all if the UFC and Dana White just allow Jon Jones to hold on to the heavyweight title until this record is broken. And it is such a shame. Will it be as good? Was the Cain Velasquez one anything crazy? Not really, but it was certainly a lot more better than Jon Jones's shitty heavyweight title reign that no one really cared for. And it's such a shame because Jon Jones had been teasing the heavyweight move for a very long time, and when he made that big move, it's just been very disappointing and shit, to be honest with you guys. So what do you guys make of this? What do you make of Jon Jones's heavyweight title reign? What do you think of it compared to Cain Velasquez's title reign? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.